The studio is filling with young, virile, healthy-looking men and women who are part of the Brewery to Brewery run, and my old mate Dick Harold is here. Great to see you, champ. How's things?
G'day, Timothy. You well, son?
Very well. I couldn't tell you the last time I actually saw you in the person. Every time I get you, it's on the phone as you're on your way north or south.
I think it was out at the Carlisle Hotel and we did a Heart Foundation cardiac arrest.
That's got to be 5 years ago, easily.
At least.
Yes. How are you?
All right, mate, I'm good.
Would you like to introduce your partners in crime this morning?
On my immediate right is Nigel Highland.
Still looking young and healthy.
Is he what? He's got hair too, Tim. That's
very
wonderful.
Impressive. Yes, that's come on well, Nigel.
Yes, it has. Mick Sibley, who is one of the, not a runner, but he coordinates the traffic on the road.
Very good. Morning, Mick.
Morning.
Mike Walker, who is a runner and our treasurer. He collects all the money.
Surely he should be called Mike. Yeah, I'm sure someone's done that gag already. Morning.
Good morning.
And Mike's wife, Joy.
Hello, Joy.
Who was also on the committee and an honorary secretary.
And is I presume, not by accident, sitting as far away from a microphone as you can in the studio, and fair enough too. Now, what's going on?
Well,
are we at an end, do we think?
Well, you'll be mentioning the backflip a lot this morning about something else, and we're just hoping that the local Wallopers might do a backflip on us.
You've had a good relationship with them, haven't you, for the run, for the quarter century of running?
A tremendous relationship, Tim. It's been wonderful. The blokes on the ground, it couldn't get any better. But as I said to you on the air about 3 weeks ago, it's the blokes with the pips on the shoulders that want to stop it.
Nigel, you've spent a lot of time on the road for the run over the years.
That's right, Kim.
Come in a bit closer, mate. I don't know, what sort of... has the behaviour of motorists changed, or the...
No, look, Tim, we advertise the event very well, and the reality to it is motorists are very sympathetic, they're very understanding, but the Tasmania Police have indicated that they've been given a directive from the Minister of Police to say there's no more cycling or running on the roads on Tasmania where there's a speed limit of 110.
So it's lower the speed limit?
Sorry?
Lower the speed limit?
Yeah.
No one would mind?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great event, and there's been lots of people less fortunate than ourselves have benefited from the event every year. Motorists are very considerate. They do slow down, and we're all responsible people. It's all about people in the community helping people less fortunate than ourselves, and they all rally round. It's just that, you know, I mean, we're full of beans. We've been going 25 years, and we'd like to go for another 25 years. And it's an alternate route, just wouldn't be the same. You know, going up the east coast and coming in at Campbelltown and going around the back of Longford just wouldn't work. So, and it's a lot more hilly too. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot less traffic as well,
yeah.
which I guess is part of the appeal as far as the police are concerned. Look, we'll give Jim Cox's office a bell and see, you know, what can be done for a dispensation. It's also one of the reasons we no longer have a Giving Tree Walk, obviously. Yeah. I don't know how the police bike ride would go. That's normally on in November, and I know that some of those coppers can go pretty fast, Mick, but I don't know. I don't know if they, you know, hitting the speed limits that Nigel's talking about.
Yeah, I suppose they might be able to get away with it a bit better than us.
A bit. A bit.
A bit more power there, I suppose.
Well, just remind us, Dick, about the origins, the genesis of this. Where did the idea come from?
Well, it all came from the Cascade basketball team, who played in a basketball competition in Hobart. And in the off-season, they started to get fit to run around the city blocks. And they thought, this is ridiculous. Why don't we do it for a purpose? So we decided, as we own both breweries, we'll run from one brewery to another on the Friday in November. And they started that back in 1985, and they raised $7,000, and it just went from there. And, of course, the three beneficiaries were the neonatal unit at the Royal, the Cancer Council of Tasmania, and the Spina Bifida Association. And in that time, including this year, we would have raised, we're up to about 380,000, Mike, is that right?
Yeah, approximately 380,000, and in fact this has been our best year, I believe. Is it
it's a sensational record this year, Timothy.
Really?
$45,000
in a day. That's magnificent, isn't it?
It's just fabulous. And of course, we have a lot of sponsors that put in a lot of money as well. But 45 grand is a lot of money.
Yeah. How many of them have you done, Nigel?
15.
15 of the 25.
Yep. Yep.
Wow. What about you, Mick?
24.
24 of the 25.
Yep.
What was wrong with the year you didn't do it?
They got going.
So I bet everybody asks you that, don't they? Yeah, 24.
They got going.
No one says to Nigel, "Oh, you missed 10. You've missed one." Sorry, mate. Go on. What's the story?
They got going before I knew about it,
Oh, I see. Only by one,
but
though.
I jumped on next year.
Only by one. All right. So what will you blokes do if there isn't one next year?
I don't know.
It'll be sad. I mean, there's the Tasmanian corporate sector now together with the Tasmanian community is very generous, and it would be sad if it didn't go ahead. I mean, there's a lot of fun, and the end result, people less fortunate than ourselves, Tim, they're the ones that benefit the most.
Yeah. All right. In a sense, then the misfortune of those people is going to be the fortune of the beneficiaries of the ABC Giving Tree, because I got an email from you, Dick, saying, as it's the last one, and as the ABC's been a supporter of this event, pretty much from the word go, particularly through people like my old sparring partner Peter Walsh and so on, that the ABC Giving Tree will be a beneficiary this year.
Absolutely, mate. And I take you back a bit further to Bobby Cure and Rick Patterson.
Of course, yeah.
I
think you might have had Bob on the road there at one stage, didn't you?
Yes, he did join us.
1 year. Yeah.
1 year he did.
Yeah.
He did, and that brings back a lot of great memories. But I'd just like to take this opportunity of thanking all you and all the other announcers on ABC, and thanking Auntie for all the support, and all your listeners who have looked after us over the last quarter of a century. And in saying all that, we'd like to make a little donation to the Giving Tree from our funds that we raised this year.
Well, I wouldn't call that a little donation. I'd call that a pretty substantial donation. $2,500. That's fantastic. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, we thought 2,500 for 25 years.
It's nice.
It's got a nice ring to it, Timothy.
Well, I agree with Nigel that we need another 25 years so you and I can talk again in 2034.
If we're both still about. And, mate, there's a little something for you.
Thank you.
Of the Giving Tree. That's for you and your family.
Beautiful.
My wife makes those. Little Christmas tree for you.
Beautiful, thank you.
And we raised a 25-year anniversary port, a tawny port this year.
Sensational.
So you can have that with your Christmas pud.
Don't mind if I do. Look, gee, I love this job. Let's hope we get some brighter news on this for next year. And as I said, we'll put in a call to the Minister's office today. He's got a good name, and he's got a good heart for charity as well, Minister Jim. And we'll see if. I don't know. It's probably not up to him. He's got to take it from beneath, hasn't he? But I don't know. We'll see what we can do, and let's hope that there will be a brewery to brewery run to report on next year. And joining me to talk about it, we've had Joy and Mike Walker, Mick Sibley, Nigel Hyland, and a bloke I've been talking to on the radio for many, many years now, in Dick Harold. Thanks very much for your support of the ABC Giving Tree, and let's hope we can, get it together for number 26 next year.
Good on you, Tim. Thanks for your
Pleasure,
time.
Tim.
Thanks all for coming in. Lovely to see you, and again, thanks for the lovely donation for the Giving Tree, which continues at 16 minutes past 9.